Oh, she's here. Okay.
You're on now.
Okay, go ahead,
Okay.
Cheryl.
Okay, it's 7 o'clock, and I will call the April 13th, 2020 to order. Would you please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. So Anita, are you able to join us? Are you there? So then Stacy, do you want to do roll call? While we're waiting, I see Anita's bar, but we're not hearing her.
I can do that. Sarah?
There you are.
Okay, I was trying to read the agenda with the names on it. Hang on, let me pull it for you.
Okay, so Anita,
I'm sorry.
that's okay. Are you ready to do roll call, or Stacy can?
No,
Okay.
no, I can.
Okay,
Lizzie Paff,
excused.
Brian Wolfett. Here. Gary Dunlap. Gary Dunlap.
He's here. Can you hear her, Gary?
Cheryl Holmes.
Here.
Cheryl, was that you?
Yes.
Okay, Tom Cruise,
Excused.
Barb Weststein,
See, they must not be hearing her.
Mark.
Oh, there.
It's just delayed a little.
There's a delay.
Okay, Rebecca Reber. Here. And I am here.
All right. With 6 of the 7 school board members present, I would declare a quorum. Approval of the agenda. It has been posted, distributed, and sent to the local media. Are there any changes? Seeing none, I would entertain a motion to approve the agenda as published.
So moved.
Anita, is there a second?
Second.
I think Rebecca first. Okay, motion's been made and seconded to approve the agenda as published. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Yeah, here.
Opposed, nay? Okay, motion passes. Dr. Mueller has some recognition and thank yous.
All right, I have a few recognition and thank yous tonight, this evening. First, it actually is Volunteer Week next week, and this is a time that we thank all of our volunteers in the district, but I think it's also a good time this year to just thank all of our volunteers in general with us working through the pandemic that's happening right now. So we just want to thank everyone for all their efforts and what they're doing. Also, we'd like to say a thanks to Craig Hansen and Ameriprise Financials because they helped in paying off some of our school meals at one of our elementary schools. So thank you for that. And then tonight is the last board meeting for one of our board members and our student representative. Lizzie Paff, our student representative, she's been this whole past year. She wasn't able to be here with us this evening, but we would like to thank her for all of her time and dedication and everything she's contributed to the board. She has graciously brought many very thoughtful reports to the board, so we're thankful for that. And we do have something for Lizzie in that, and we will, when we see her face to face, we will give that to her. So thank you, Lizzie, for all you've done. And then,
We have a nice certificate.
And we have a
usually do
certificate.
Something to share our appreciation with her.
yeah.
Just call me Vanna.
Okay, and then also we have, if Cheryl wants to hold up, we, in honor of the 2 terms or 6 years, Tom Cruise has served on our board. We have something that we will share with him when we see him next, but we want to thank him also for all of his time that he's put in serving the community. We definitely appreciate, we know the time and effort it takes to be a school board member and all the extra hours that you put in. So thank you, Tom, for all you've done. All right.
Hey, thank you. Then moving on to reports and discussion. It looks like Julie is going to do these from home. So this will be fun.
Yes.
I'm gonna try.
Oh, nice.
All right, so I have 3 items to present tonight. Are you able to see them?
Yes, there's just a little feedback, Greg, though. Can you hear that, Greg?
Can we ask Gary to mute his mic, please?
That may help.
Gary, would you mute your mic?
I don't know if
He looks frozen right now. Can we mute our mics? We can't, can we? Okay.
Okay, I'll continue, we'll see how it goes. The first item for report and discussion tonight is the school bus bids. Last month, Beth had me to you, to let you know that she was going out for bid for 3 buses. So tonight I'm presenting on behalf. She received a few different bids and is recommending the bid from Wisconsin School Bus Sales. If you looked at the bid tab, they actually came in within like $500 of each one. Quite something. But she's worked with School Bus Sales in the past and is recommending that they purchase the 3 buses from them again because they meet the specs and they're compatible with any of the buses we already have. So it's 277. I'm sorry, I keep turning my head because I'm looking at my other screen. Sorry. It's 277 passenger, and then one gets a wheelchair compatible passenger bus. The total cost is a little over $301,000, and the funding source will be the 2021 budget, combination of that's budget, the 2015 fleet replacement referendum, and then about $60,000 in awards that she obtained this year for school bus purchasing.
Any questions on that? That is on tonight's consent agenda. Can I just make sure that everybody is still on? Does it?
Yeah, they,
Okay, I can only see the 2, so.
there's
Okay.
10 people on in
Okay.
the corner.
And just to clarify, I did say it's on a 2021 budget, so we will not take possession of buses in black July 1st. Closer to when we're back, hopefully back to school in the fall.
Okay. Okay.
The next item is the high school remodel bids. So we went out to bid over a month ago for the remodel portion of the high school remodel from the 18th referendum. Very favorably, the bid tab is available for you to view. Following order came in with the lowest bid of $2,245,000. Plus the alternate one was the flooring replacement. This was presented to you in November with when Dr. Taylor and Dr. Transportation presented some updating information on the plan before the bid specs went out. And that alternate is flooring in the existing so that within level of flooring across the building is going to match and be new and refreshed and kind of bring that whole thing together. So the total bid for the base plus alternate one is $202,528,000. This is over $700,000 less than the original estimate, what we had been planning for HSR's recommendation throughout the last year, and so this is very favorable. We're happy to say that it can help offset contingency for any change orders and the FF&E budget for next year's budget going forward. So I'd like to recommend that we accept bid. That's all we're in Hammer. We're also very happy that it's the same contractor that's in the addition currently, and that will help support an easier transition to the remodel.
And Julie, this just includes the bid for the construction. It does not include the equipment and other things.
Correct.
Okay.
Certain things that are included in the bid, and then we have a rather large budget, just for finishing fixtures and equipment outside of the construction itself.
Did we ask for donations or get donations for some of the equipment that's going into the building?
As far as construction materials or equipment?
Equipment.
Chris, I'm not familiar with, asking for donations specifically for equipment. Dr. Mueller, do you have any
No,
comments?
at this point in time, there hasn't been any direct donations for any of the furniture, fixtures, or equipment. I do know that many of our athletic groups are working and they raise money, and a lot of that is for replacement of equipment when the time comes. And I know they've been working with the booster on some things too, but nothing official.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, and this is also on tonight's consent agenda, so if anyone else, does anyone else have any questions? And just to clarify that any funds, so we're under budget, and any funds that are left at the end of this project would have to be used per the language of the referendum language.
Right.
Okay.
Right, we will work through that, or
Okay.
as far as anything left over.
Right. Okay, and then item 7.3.
Okay, so today we have on sale. Interesting times to refund bonds, but they came in very favorably. I brought the draft resolution and issue paper to you 2 weeks ago. And we were very happy to announce, I'm just going to switch to the forms here, announce that the winning bidder today was Hilltop Securities at a interest cost of 1.25. See that in the yellow on the shared document for sale summary. So we're very happy with this. This is the final scenario for the savings on the left before refinancing. We had 5 years left on the 2009 series bonds, and what we had presented 2 weeks ago was to reduce that to 4 years, shortening the term and also refunding it so that we could save on current interest rates. And so as of April 1st, the bonds were callable. We've been working on this for a couple of months to make it happen. And the present value savings of this refunding is $946,000. So we're shortening the term by a year and saving $946,000. Most of that savings is realized in the last year of the payments. So in the agenda documents is the official bid form from the firm that won, as well as the summary that I'm sharing, identifying Hilltop Securities as the purchaser, and then resolution, which will be coming your way at Kevin and Cheryl for signatures. So do you have any questions regarding the bonds bill today?
Any questions? All right, those will be part of the next agenda item then.
Oh, actually, those three are on for consent this evening.
Yes,
Yeah.
yep.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yep. So they are on for our next agenda item. And those specifically were why we needed to meet tonight. Now, did we lose everyone?
No, they're there, but just not their pictures. We lost pictures.
Yeah, I can't see you.
Oh, is it because Julie was sharing her screen?
So can everybody hear me? Could I just check to see if you can hear me? Anita, do you want to do roll call again? Anita?
Yep, I'm right here.
You want
Can
to,
you hear me?
I can hear you now, yes. Do you want to just do a quick roll call so we can make sure we have everyone?
Yep, Gary Dunlap. Gary. I can see Gary. I don't think he can hear anything.
Okay, Rebecca?
Rebecca Reber. Yes, I'm here. Gary, give us a thumbs up. Okay, Gary, if you can hear me, please mute your microphone. It's on the bottom of your red button.
Oh, Greg. What just happened here?
Okay, Barb Wexton. I'm here. Brian Wolfat. Here. Cheryl. Henry.
Yep.
I'm here, and who am I missing?
I think that's it. Tom is, yeah. I just wanted to make sure before we have them. So the next item is the consent agenda. We have 7 items. And so unless you want to have something pulled out and considered separately, I would entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda items as presented. So is everyone muted? Ooh, I heard someone.
Somebody. What?
That was Rebecca.
Rebecca moves. Is there a second?
Second.
Barb, okay, Rebecca moved and Barb seconded to approve the consent agenda items as presented. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Okay, then we move on to, motion passes, sorry. We move on to board member reports and discussions. I'll call on you to see if you have anything to share. Brian Wopat?
I'd like to just recognize the food service workers who are making sure that the students are getting fed during this time while everyone is kind of enclosed at home, and the teachers that are doing a phenomenal job teaching virtually from their living rooms, their kitchens. It's an amazing time right now, and they're doing great to keep our children busy.
Thank you, Brian. Gary Dunlap? Anything to say, Gary?
No?
Greg, can you see him doing anything? I can't see here. I don't,
Thumbs up.
He gave a thumbs up? Okay, all right.
okay. Barb Wetstein?
I just want to echo what Brian said and also just thank you for the leadership within the district.
Oh,
You
thank
should
you.
have Greg
Wonderful
come.
job, just keeping everyone doing what needs to be done and yeah, and let's go forth and hopefully this thing will end sooner rather than later. And also thank you to Tom and Lizzie.
Thank you, Barb. Rebecca?
Yeah, I'm there.
Gary, did you want to say anything under board?
Yes.
Okay. Could you have,
Greg, come here.
I can hear.
did you want to say anything under board comments? What did he say?
I think he's on his phone.
I can hear.
Did you want to say anything under board comments? Is this what she's seeing? Come and look at my screen.
Julie is still sharing her
He
screen.
shook his head no. Gary shook his head no. So
Okay.
I don't think he has any comment.
See, I can't, is that what you're getting in the circles, no people? I'm having Greg come here. Greg, can you come here just a second? Yeah. I'll move away. Is that what you're seeing too?
Yeah, hang
Okay.
on.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, good.
So you said Julie still has her screen on open or something?
Gary.
Any board comments, Gary?
He mouthed no.
Okay, because I heard him say so moved.
Hang on a second. I want to fix something that,
Said, hang on one second.
hang on.
Is it okay if people talk, Greg?
Yeah, you're just not on.
Okay. Anita, Rebecca, did I cut you off? I'm sorry. Did you have anything to say?
I left the meeting and came back, so should not be shared, so I think I'm going to exit, so you're not seeing that.
Okay.
All right.
Bye, Julie. Thanks for coming on. And then Rebecca, did Rebecca make comments?
No, I just have a few comments. I just want to ditto what Brian and Barbara said. And food service workers, I really appreciate it.
You know, I think everybody's doing a great job of this part-time.
It is a hard time. Thank you, Gary and Rebecca. I've got a dark screen now, but I think you can still hear me, right? We've got a dark screen here, that's all I'm saying. What? You can still hear me talking?
Here, we'll be in just a second.
All right, I can see you again. Yay.
Okay, sorry.
Thank you, Rebecca. I think I heard what you wanted to share about thanking everybody, especially the food service and people, so appreciate it. And then Anita, did you have anything you wanted to share under board comments?
Pretty much the same things everyone else said. I'm proud of everyone they've made the most of the last few weeks and all this craziness. The students, the staff, especially the leadership team. Congratulations to all four of the people who ran for school board, because guess what? You're all on. We'll find out the specific results later, but I wanted to congratulate the four of you, and that's all I have.
Okay, thank you, Anita. And then I would be the last one. I just wanted to, again, echo everyone. I think the
No, I didn't.
I think Gary's talking to someone at his.
I'm not on my phone.
he's getting like a delayed thing, I think.
Oh my God.
No, I did not.
Ask him to mute his mic, would you?
Are you on now, Gary? Did you just hear this?
He's
See,
good. He's good. Okay.
So I did want to mention the letter that Dr. Mueller sent out today to parents and families. I think you got a copy of that as well. Just acknowledging and recognizing that it's a different time. The elementary teachers, so many of them have children of their own, and they're trying to teach, and then they're trying to help their students, and the recognition of the difference in the middle school and the high school, and the pass, no fail, or pass, no pass. I
Yep.
think if you hear any concerns, see, Gary, you must have a real delayed thing, because I asked you that like 3 minutes ago. But if you get any feedback about the pass, no pass, please forward that on to Dr. Mueller. I know that they put a lot of thought, a lot of time and energy was spent. As far as we know, all of the area districts, or most of the area districts, are going to the same.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Majority are.
The
yes.
majority of the area districts are going to the same. And just recognizing the equity in it. Many students don't have the same supports at home, and the expectations of young people who may be caring for their siblings to also be the teachers and be it just a very different time for us all. Of course, tomorrow there's concern about what the legislature might be looking at related to public servants and teachers and districts, and the potential for loss in revenue to our district. So now is a really important time to reach out to folks as we hear about more specifics. So I just wanted to mention that. And then good news on the Community Center Boys and Girls Club. It's ahead of schedule as well. And they have broken ground and put out footers for 2 gymnasiums there. So they must have met all of their fundraising goals in order to do that, because I know they've made some other commitments. So I just wanted to share that with you. That's all I have. I would note we still will be meeting on April 27th for the organizational meeting, and that will probably be all that we'll be doing that evening. And then, of course, the 24th is the end of the governor's safer at home edict. And so I know as we approach that, if we are able to meet together, we will do that. Otherwise, we may still do a remote meeting. So just keep that in mind.
No, I am not.
Of course, we have some upcoming board meetings, and Dr. Mueller and I will be discussing that as appropriate. So, is there anything else to come to the board tonight? Seeing none, then I would entertain a motion to adjourn. Anita, is there a second?
Second.
Was that Barb?
Yep.
Okay, Anita and Barb, all those in favor of adjourning, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay? Gary, I'm waiting for you. Okay, we are adjourned. Thank you so very much for coming out this evening.